What's up, YouTube? This is Call of Duty Foreman 221. So as you can see, I've got this big army. We're gonna go attack Egypt. We are officially at war with Egypt, and this is actually a city from Assassin's Creed. There's that. There's Jerusalem, and there's Acre, but that's not gonna be for a while. So my fleet is still like prepping their ships. I've got to make some more ships, but right now I'm focusing on cavalry, and I'm bringing these guys back into the city because I left them out there for a second. I have this part not too well secure, but I'm working on that, and I've got a lot of money to work with. And so life's looking pretty good for my Seleucid Empire campaign. I like to do campaigns start to finish. I'm gonna send these guys over to this city just to see what they have. Obviously I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna lift it and try to get out of there. So there's the end of the turn. Egypt has attacked, and we're gonna fight this. Okay, so it's about a minute in, so I just put my little stopwatch on so I don't go over parts. It's not really fun. We've got about 13 minutes for this. It's not really your problem, it's kind of mine. Conquered, we conquered. Yep, they conquered, and they conquered it. That's cool. Let's do this beautiful battle here. Okay, I've got my main part of my army consisting of pikemen, notably 4 phalanx pikemen, 2 levy pikemen. Levy means bad troops. So, I've got my Jav Cav, as Prince Macedon calls it, and Greek cavalry. So if we look at this crazy Egyptian army, it's practically all missile troops. And I'm gonna do a left wing attack. My Jav Cav are actually gonna be my light cavalry. That way they will we gotta cut down their advantage in missile troops, so we're just gonna mess them up. And that's what happens when you're not the good troops. It looks like their skirmishers are trying to engage, and my cavalry's way off to that side. Now I've got to get these guys out of here because they started to send over their desert cavalry, so I'm going to put them on skirmish mode, and they are going to start peppering them with javelins. Meanwhile, these guys have come, and I'm going to bring up my spears. So light cavalry without shields, and us with javelins. Looks like we're going to do some work on these guys. And we're going to keep moving these guys. They're trying to get my general stuck on pikes, and even though you're right, they barely touch them. I honestly hate Egypt. Egypt's the worst faction in this game. Like, something bad happened. We got caught by their general, and my guys are actually doing some work on them. But that's not really my concern right now. I'm like not obsessed with javelin cavalry. Now if we look here, they've got Nubian spearmen from Nubia, and we've got these really, like, I don't want to say, like, really good troops, and they're just gonna slaughter these guys, as you can see. And there goes their last slinger. And I'm going to charge my levy pikemen, and now my pikemen are going to go in the chase. And yeah, it's just a massacre, really. We're just going to hunt down these guys. These guys actually managed to rout their general unit. Unfortunately, I forgot they had reinforcements. So let's go to these guys. I need to get my pikemen back into order. Have my cavalry and my general continue the the pursuit. And it's gonna give my guys experience by hunting down guys. Unfortunately, they have a lot of missile troops too, and heavy Egyptian chariots. So I'm gonna get my guys into formation. It looks like these guys in the back are still being chased, and they just routed from the battlefield. They apparently did not put up a struggle at all against those guys. Anyway, they're on the edge of the map and doesn't really concern me. Right now, I'm concerned about the chariots. I'm gonna try to hold these guys off, but I really gotta get my guys on the groove of killing those guys. In the groove, not on the groove. I'm gonna bring my general back, actually. My Greek cavalry are great for light, they're light cavalry and they're great for slaughtering these enemy troops. So it looks like my campaign's exploded. The first 4 parts there were some battles against the rebels, but now we're like fighting against the whole Middle East. And I'm gonna pull back my cavalry right now. I'm debating. These guys have arrows. That's really... I hate generals so much. I just hate chariot archers. I hate all missile cavalry except javelin cavalry, because at least they run out of ammo. It's not like they have infinite arrows and can shoot at you. I'm about to do some skirmishing with their chariot guys. And I'm moving my guys there to, we're still throwing some javelins at them, but it looks like we haven't killed a single one of their guys. Oh, not good. And that is how badly these guys will wreck your guys. They just slaughtered my guys. And it looks like we're slaughtering their guys. They slaughtered my cavalry in this battle. Looks like they're bringing up slingers, but right now I'm trying to save these guys, because I honestly think they're cool for like fighting like men. And now they're shooting us in the back, and what's happening here? We just routed all these guys. Now I've got to go take out these slingers and get rid of their guys. It looks like they just ran. Hey look, it's those guys who slaughtered my guys. We're gonna poke them with spears now. You think I would win this, but these guys came from behind and actually managed to cut down one of my units. And I'm really mad at Egypt right now. They're using really noobish tactics. And this is why whenever I've done an Egypt campaign, I know what their units are that are good and what aren't good, and their generals are just a pain for you to fight. I've killed them on so many different campaigns. It's gonna be a long time before I get to and then there goes my cavalry. That's just great. I'm not gonna lie, these slingers are like, geez. I've got to withdraw my cavalry now. Once again, absolute slaughter of their little guys. Now I'm gonna have to do these cycle charges into their guys. Keep in mind, I don't have a lot of guys, and there's their cavalry again. I'm gonna get these guys out of here because I've got veteran troops, and they might not make it. Yeah. Right now I'm just doing disruption. I'm gonna send these guys to go chase after them, get their guys away from the rest of mine. But it just really kinda sucks for me right now. Like, they've got tons of missiles, I don't have enough cavalry, and my general's probably gonna die.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day.
Why don't you freaking Egyptians fight like a man? Thank you. Wow, we're out of phalanx. That's not good. Phalanx, whatever you want to call it. Wow, I hate chariots. I don't know how many times I can say that. I'm gonna withdraw my general. I know I'm trying to withdraw my levy pikemen. I'm basically telling my troops to run away in a fighting retreat. Well, kind of. This unit's probably not gonna make it, but hopefully I'll get some of my other troops off. And there goes those guys. I'm gonna take this off triple speed. It's kind of boring to watch, but I'm gonna make so many archers, it's not even funny. These guys are gonna die for our glory of our kingdom. That's right, you little girls on horses, we just slaughtered you. They're tearing us to pieces right now. But what's really important is I have to be able to turn my guys around if they do charge. But I'm really trying to get my guys out of here. I want to tell their friends and family that it's okay. So these are my rear guard, and all of Egypt's coming after me. Let's see. Absolute slaughter of their cavalry.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
It looks like they're leaving me alone. I'm gonna get all my troops off the battlefield, hopefully. This is definitely gonna be a loss, and it's gonna be a setback in my Egypt part. I just can't rely on sheer numbers. I have to train a bunch of archers to fight these tons of slingers, cavalry, chariots that don't fight like men that have archers. That's all their army left. I'm sure I can train a bunch of archers, but now you gotta withdraw, guys. I've gotta get out of there pretty much. Well, the good news is my general is off the battlefield, and there's the edge of the map. So I've lost a lot of men, but I can recover from this. I think this whole part was pretty much of this, so there you go, my guys.
The gods test the man.
Close defeat. I leveled that army, and I almost leveled this army. I lost about half my men, so not the best results. I hate you, Egypt, so much. Actually, one of my teachers I know is Egyptian. It's kind of random. Okay. I'm gonna end the part right here. This is Call of Duty 4-Man 221 signing off.